to the Dover International Speedway, where today we will be getting race number 6 of 25 today for the running of the JEGS 200. Cup Series qualifying wrapped up just a short while ago, and in mere moments we will see the NASCAR Gator Outdoor Truck Series take on Miles the Monster. Last time out at Richmond, Ben Rhodes ended up getting his first win of the year, bringing the total of playoff drivers to 5. For the as we head into the summer months of the season. Let's go racing here in Dover. Stories of the day. John Hunter Nemechek has got a strong car today. Josh Reum is going to be starting at the back. And Grant Enfinger won the pole for this race. He was also part of that 4-Sport 1-2. Pace car is off. Enfinger and Friesen will lead him down for the start. Enfinger got a horrible start there going into one. Like he was trying to get a shift going. Dillon snuck in, took advantage, and he might have the lead from Friesen here by the time lap 1 is done. He does bring that 32 truck on point. Under the Allied Bridge into turn 3, Dylan Murway is keeping that truck pinned on the bottom, bringing it out to the top. Even though typically they race in the summer once a year in the Truck Series compared to the Xfinity Series and Cup Series, usually racing twice each year here. The difference here in May compared to a race in October is it's a lot warmer. The track's a lot more grippier, especially the time of day where you do these truck races in. The slicker the track, a lot more conservative drivers sliding around, maybe popping the wall off the corner. So that's going to be one of the things they'll have to watch out for today. 4 laps complete here in the JEGS 200. Dylan Murway is sort of starting to pull away from the 8 of John Hunter Nemechek. A little over 3 seconds now. They got Todd Gilliland, Grant Enfinger, and Stuart Friesen. Gilliland, who the Vegas winner, has taken the second spot. Five laps to go here in stage 1. Dylan Murway is barely abusing the tires in those 6 laps, especially with how hard he runs them down to the bottom of the track. Kind of a unusual thing to do here. One of the things we did mention in qualifying much earlier this morning, in fact, it's 8:45 a.m. is when qualifying started for the Truck Series. Sorry, 10:45 locally is when qualifying started. Definitely see the difference in this track and some of these drivers. Shit, what was I talking about? Anyways, 3 laps to go here in stage number 1 at Dover. Heading down the backstretch, virtually nothing has happened here so far in this stage. Keep in mind, Miles the Monster is just about to wake up. 2 laps to go at the line, as we are already catching some lap traffic in the field in the form of Angela Ruck and Clay Greenfield, and a white truck up ahead. No idea who it is. Might be Jason White in the 34 truck, as we have begun the white flag stage number 1. By Nemechek, Mike Harmon, who is a Xfinity winner, by the way, and is playoff eligible in the Xfinity Series. By him and Jennifer Jo Cobb. And that will be it for stage 1 from Dover. I'm telling you, Dylan Murray put one, was really just hugging that track. Quick pit stop, not a whole lot of change. See the top 10 on the screen? Here, kind of saw. And the green flag is back out at Dover. Laps left here in stage 2. Looks like Todd Gillen is taking the second spot from Ross Chastain. Enfinger and Nemechek battle further back. And Dylan Murray is going to run off and high. Kind of playing out pretty similarly to stage number 1. Looks like Dylan Murray couldn't get away from him as quickly as he did that last run. Of course, that after a while it just took time for his truck to come in. Once it did, he was gone. Dylan Murray has led every lap so far in this stage. Didn't really take long for him to lead the first lap in the first stage either, so he's really pretty much led the entire day up to this point. The only driver that had kind of a shot at him was John Hunter Nemechek. He was putting on a little bit of a show there near the middle of that first stage. Now second place is being battled around pretty heavily between Ross Chastain, Grant Enfinger, and Todd Gilliland. And the caution has come out for somebody must have hit something back there. They were saying it was debris on the track that caused the yellow. So that is our second yellow of the afternoon. That has been taken care of. And we're about to go back racing. Here, this 2-lap run to end stage number 2. There's a truck that's on pit road, by the way. So somebody might have laid down, might have blown up. We're not sure who. We'll check that out in a few moments. But looks like Dylan Murray is going to keep the truck glued to the bottom, as he has led every single race. And we just saw the truck. It was Jordan Anderson that we're getting word he had an engine problem. That's why his yellow was brought out. He was awfully slow on the bottom, and it was just a matter of time for that engine let go. Dylan has kept that truck glued to the bottom lane, out of corner 4, and he sweeps the stages. Dylan Murray has not been passed at all under green flag conditions in this race. He is just spanking them today. And then you got Ross Chastain, Grant Enfinger, Todd Gilliland, Austin Hill, Johnny Sauter, John Hunter, Nemechek, Ty Majeski, Riley Herbst, and Natalie Decker rounding out your top 10. They all got stage points today as we get set for the final stage here at Dover. We're about to go racing. Just reached the halfway point of the JEGS 200 from Dover. Dylan Murray is already starting to pull away from Ross Chastain. The only car that is out of the race, or only truck, I should say, the only truck that is out of the race is the 3 of Jordan Anderson. And Dylan is all but gone. Keeping that truck glued to the bottom lane, out towards the wall. So we got 24 laps to go. We could, if this race keeps as clean and green as it was, we could possibly see green flag pit stops by the time this race is over. So a lot of trucks could be looking for pit strategy here. They have approached the 23 to go mark. Dylan Murray has led every single race per lap. Every single lap pretty much. Johnny Sauter has made his way into 5th, by the way. Wow, that truck is on a rocket ship right now. Dylan Murray is keeping that car pinned to the bottom of that truck, pinned down, running a perfect line, keeping it close to the wall but not too close. And he tried to slam it there. He did get a little wide there. By the way, Riley Herbst should have taken 5th. Never mind, Sauter took it back from him. But can anybody stop that 32 truck? Or more importantly, can anything stop that 32 truck? I mean, if this keeps up, he could be pitting lap 46 or 47 by the time things get around there to that. So you could see next 10 laps, green flag stops most likely, just enough to get to the end. Laps to go in the JEGS 200. Dylan Murray has led every single lap since the drop of the green flag. Dylan has led pretty much the entirety of this event. Ross Chastain, Todd Gilliland, Grant Enfinger, John Hunter, Nemechek are the top 5. They do have a nice 6-truck battle going on, though, for second. So far, it's pretty much nothing compared to the type of speed Dylan's been putting down today in this one. Hit by Raphael Lessard and Mike Harmon. They both will go a lap down. how small these fields are and how stretched out they can get, it's going to be pretty hard for a guy like Chastain to maybe catch Dillon because one, he's slicing through the field like it's nothing, and two, there's nobody to hold up that he has to mess with for multiple laps. Now we got 10 trucks a lap down, 15 to go. Can't make that 12 car or trucks. So I got 19 on the lead lap. I'll pretty soon be 18 here in a few moments with Tate Fogelman. The 02 truck hit by him. This is one of the toughest pit roads to get on, so I would honestly consider looking for first break to pit lane, unless you're the guys that are about to get caught, like Jesse Little, and there might be a black truck in front of him. It was Josh Reum. He had to go to the back. So we're getting close to half the field going a lap down this final stage. More like well over half the field if this keeps up. As Dylan Roller will not lap Josh Reum and bring his truck down pit road for something I haven't really said a whole lot this year. And the caution comes out. Well, first accident yellow of the day. This will put us in 19th. Terrible pit stop because we had to repair all the damage from the tires breaking us loose. Green flag. So Ben Rhodes, Ross Chastain will end the streak of Dylan Murray leading pretty much the entire race. At 42 or 41 laps. Got two or three Thor Sport trucks back there. Got two Thor Sports and Todd Gilliland. John Hunter's had a nice run today. And Ty Majeski getting a little physical there. With 7 laps of racing to go. I got 3 trucks battling for second, but can they catch Ross Chastain? There yet. Question is, will they be able to? Can Sauter break that winless streak? He's up there in second. He's got a long ways to go. 5 laps of racing to go. Ooh, a little bit of, wow, that's a little bit of a cluster. Austin Hill to the point. I got 4 trucks. Fight for the win. Do they have enough time to run down Chastain? Three to go. Miller Smart, he's really, you can tell he's angry. He's forced his way past Austin Hill. If he gets to that 40 truck, he will move him. Into three, Dillon closes the gap. It's now half a second. He might have him here by turn one. He's there. He closed up to the bumper. Can't touch it. He's there. There's still bumper and bumper on the line here at Dover. Whoa, Chastain gets sideways. Out of corner number four, we'll see the white flag here in hand at Dover. Chastain moved out of the top groove. Everyone in Delaware on their feet. Contact. Into three for the final time. Dillon really sailed it in there. Could this be it? And he slips up at the line. Ross Chastain wins at Dover. Gotta admit, that was one heck of a dive bomb there. But it was more just a cut off your nose, spite your face moment. Ross Chastain wins at Dover. Dylan Burway, after a last lap slip, ends up second. Austin Hill, Todd Gillen, Grant Enfinger, Johnny Sauter, Matt Crafton, Riley Herbst, Natalie Decker, and John Hunter Nemechek round out the top 10. They got Ty Majeski, Sheldon Creed, Tyler Hill, Brett Moffitt, Stuart Friesen, Christian Eckes, Jesse Little, Josh Reno, Tate Fogelman, and Ben Rhodes round out the top 20. And then that was Jordan Anderson that caused that problem. And then 16 trucks finished off the lead lap with Jordan Anderson getting into that accident. So with that, as the point standings, Austin Hill has not scored a win yet this year. You have several guys like him, Sheldon Creed, Grant Enfinger, Matt Crafton, Brett Moffitt. They haven't won yet this year. Christian Eckes hasn't won yet. Jordan Anderson has come close to the pass. And then here's the rest of the scrubs. There's Bill Murway. He had the fastest lap. Led all but the final 10. Natalie Decker passed a lot of trucks today. And Jordan Anderson obviously is the only truck that fell out of the race and ended up finishing last. So we will see you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern.